Hi, lovely souls. So, this month of August, you're going to be getting 2 August oriented readings here on this channel. The first one is that you're going to be getting a reading for August that is done by zodiac sign. So, each of the zodiac signs are covered in that other video. So, you can go and listen to your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign. And if you listen to all 4 of those, you basically get a 12 card reading that is created for your signs and your personal sign combination. So, make sure to check out that video. We also talk about the overall energies for August and the themes and lessons and growth opportunities that we all have during this particular time period. And in this video, we're going to be talking about August, but we're going to be doing it from a week-by-week basis and looking at the different themes that we may be encountering each week and how we can grow through them to make sure that we have the best August that we possibly can. Before we get into that reading, if you're interested in a personal reading from me, you can find me working away in my Etsy shop at www.etsy.com/shop/psychicts. The link is in the description box below. If you also would rather get some guidance directly from your higher self or your guides and source itself, I do also have 4 guided meditations in there that will take you on a beautiful adventure where you can do exactly that. It's also in my Etsy shop, the exact same link. And also I do have a light codes activation course, a spiritual awakening course that will take you through a many week journey where you will connect with your own divine mission and your own divine gifts and create an action plan and combine spirit with practicality, and it's just this amazing web of magic that will change your life. And the link to that is in the description box below, and you can also find it at my personal website, www.spiritualactivationacademy.com. All right, let's get into the August energy readings. So in order to simplify this, we're going to be doing the weeks based off of the days. So August 1st to 7th will be the first week, and we'll look at those themes. August 8th to 14th, and then August 15th to the 21st, and then August 22nd to basically August 31st. All right, let's get into it. All right, what messages want to come through for all of us for the first week of August? What messages want to come through for us? All right, let's take a look. All right, so this first week of August is going to be a time period where we feel like we are very grounded in the life that we have, which is going to be really amazing for some of us who have not been feeling that way for quite some time. But this is going to be a period of time where we do feel that grounding, where we do feel like having that whole life that we dreamed about is possible again for us. We may be battling with ourselves internally because it has been really difficult for a little while. So while we may be believing this, and this may be what our soul is saying to us, our mind may say otherwise and be like, yeah, I know you really want that, but it's been really difficult. Are you really sure? Do you really think that can happen? And the answer is yes. But we definitely need to get back into our power and make sure that we're being discerning, that we are learning the lessons that we need to learn, that we are following our growth that we need to follow, that we're only saying yes to the things that we should say yes to, and we're saying no to the things that we should say no to, and that we're being very clear with ourselves on what this vision is so that we can actually move forward towards it. So that is the message for the first week of August, is this is all possible. Don't let your mind tell you otherwise. Step back into your power. All right. What messages want to come through for that second week, August 8th to 14th? All right, here we go. All right, so for the second week of August, so remember how we had the ability to have the whole picture, to be grounded, to have the pentacles that we're looking for? Well, it turns out that really might be the case, because here in the next week we have the 6 of Pentacles. We are in a position to be able to give to others. So this is also why we really need to make sure that we master this lesson of being able to say yes and being able to say no, because we want to make sure that we are giving to those that it makes sense to give to, and that we're not giving to those who may be wanting to take advantage of us. It's very important that we are clear, just as we talked about. that very clear on what to say yes to and what to say no to. And if we do that, then we will have a very, very good week, and then we will have a good month, and we will have mastered the lesson of being generous, but being generous in a way that also honors us. And this is definitely a week where we will see if we've actually learned this lesson or not. We will see what the effects are of our giving or not giving. And so balance will be restored this week. So if we have not really learned this, we will see the ways in which we have or have not, and we'll be able to rectify that and improve ourselves and give ourselves another chance to really master ourselves. And once that happens, we will be able to enter into a new cycle where we can bring in even more abundance than we already have with this 10 of Pentacles from the previous week. So we'll have an opportunity to be given a gift from the universe or to get ideas on how to enter into a new cycle of abundance. So August, liking the messages of August so far. All right, let's tap into the third week of August. August 15th to 21st. All right, what messages want to come through here? Okay, so we will be very much in our abundance during this third week, but most of that abundance is going to be felt internally. We may have these ideas, but not necessarily know how we're going to fulfill it, or not really believe that we're going to be able to materialize it. We may be looking to others and seeing what they're doing and comparing our idea to theirs and thinking, oh, this market is already saturated, or they're already doing this idea, or I can't get into this. It's very important that we don't let this keep us up at night, that we are very clear on our thought process. Remember from the first week, we had the 7 of Wands. Do not let the doubts of the mind convince you otherwise. Stay in your abundance energy. Remember that certain things take time to build, and that is okay, because you want it to be built right and you want it to be built strongly. So do not let your mind get the best of you. Do not let yourself get overly stressed. If possible, find some way to ground yourself, to relax yourself so that you can stay in this abundance energy. And if you really need to, stay off of social media. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It is not serving you in any way, especially during this week. All right. Let's look at the final week of August. August 22nd to about August 31st. Okay. All right, so we may be partying a little bit too much, you guys. This may be a week where it's time for us to work a little bit harder and to put the party goblin away just for this week so that we can really focus on what it is that we need to focus on. This is going to be a week where judgment happens, where the effort we have been putting into something, or the effort that we do put into something, we're going to reap what we sow. So this may be a time where you want to put away the fun just for the week, work hard so that what you sow, you will reap. This is definitely a time to be concentrated. This may be a week where you feel a little bit absent-minded, where you're thinking too much about everything that is on your plate. Make sure that you're staying focused on the things that you need to be focused on. Make sure that you are prioritizing what you need to be working on. And still have a little bit of fun. Just don't go overboard. And if you focus on your priorities, if you work hard towards those priorities, you will find that you will get the outcomes that you hope for. And you'll be very, very pleasantly surprised and pleased after the fact. All right, so since there are a couple of days, with August being the 31st, having 31 days, let's pull a card for the 29th to the 31st. All right, what messages want to come through? Okay, so this is going to be a time period, those last few days is going to be a time period where there is an offer that's coming your way, or something positive that's coming your way, maybe a pleasant surprise. It may be something small, but it will be a pleasant surprise nonetheless. This is definitely a time to honor that. What we won't really be aware of during that time is that we won't really know how to feel about it. We'll be overthinking it. We'll feel like we're at a crossroads and unable to actually enjoy this. So if you do feel like you are at a crossroads in those final days, put that aside and enjoy what is coming to you, because there may be clarity that you have here. If you allow yourself to enjoy this and embrace this, you may find clarity or answers to whatever you feel you are at a crossroads about. This may give you the answer or some kind of insight that will really serve you with this. So don't let this rule this. Instead, let this rule this. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful August. And if you're interested in getting a reading from me, I will find you in my shop. Otherwise, I'll find you in another video on this channel soon.